Siegbert Tarrasch correctly said, "Many have become chess masters, no one has become the master of chess." There have been many great players in the history of chess, but as the title suggests, this video introduces you to the greatest chess players ever. As rating inflation makes it impossible to compare players of different eras by their ratings, we've taken a different approach. We've covered the 9 greatest legends who really dominated the chess kingdom during their time. Number 9. Hikaru Nakamura is an American chess player. A chess prodigy, at age 15 years and 79 days, he became the youngest American to earn the title of grandmaster. Nakamura is a 5-time United States champion, who won the 2011 edition of Tata Steel Chess Tournament Group A and represented the United States at 5 chess Olympiads, winning a team gold medal and 2 team bronze medals. His peak USCF rating was 2,900 in August 2015. In October 2015, he reached his peak FIDE rating of 2,816, which ranked him second in the world. In May 2014, when FIDE began publishing official rapid and blitz chess ratings, Nakamura ranked number 1 in the world on both lists. In 2018, Nakamura began streaming on the platform Twitch under the name GM Hikaru. He plays speed chess games, variously against grandmasters, other streamers, and viewers who pay to subscribe to his channel. He is by far the biggest chess streamer. Number 8. Mikhail Botvinnik was a Soviet and Russian grandmaster, and the 6th world chess champion, 1948 to 1963. He held the world champion title for close to 15 years, with 2 brief breaks in 1957 and 1960, and played chess at its highest level for over 30 years. Botvinnik is widely accepted as one of the strongest players of all time, and is known as the father of the Soviet chess school. His students include world champions Anatoly Karpov, Garry Kasparov, and Vladimir Kramnik, as well as many other grandmasters. Number 7. Emanuel Lasker is considered one of the strongest players of all time. Lasker could do everything well and was adept at being an all-out attacker, as well as a tenacious defender. He was able to change his style according to who he was playing. He was the 2nd world champion, holding the title from 1894 to 1921. Lasker's 27-year reign is the longest in history, and he successfully defended his title 5 times. His playing career lasted for 5 decades, 1880s to 1930s, which is an incredible accomplishment. Number 6. José Raúl Capablanca was the 3rd world chess champion, 1921 to 1927. He is widely accepted as one of the greatest players of all time. During an 8-year period spanning from 1916 to 1924, Capablanca did not lose a single tournament game. His record of 40 wins and 23 draws over this period, where he also became world champion, was unprecedented. Capablanca's style is well known to consist of fantastic positional, tactical, and endgame skills. He was also known for his quick speed of play, as well as an unmatched ability to look at a position briefly and come up with the best move almost as if he was a computer. His endgame technique was so flawless that he garnered the nickname Human Chess Machine. Number 5. Anatoly Karpov was the 12th world champion, 1975 to 1985, and is considered to be one of the greatest players of all time. He was the highest-rated player in the world for over 100 months, a feat only bested by Garry Kasparov and Magnus Carlsen, and regained his FIDE world champion title from 1993 to 1999. Karpov's boa constrictor style was used to positionally strangle his opponents, depriving them of counterplay until they were selecting from only losing moves. Former world champion Vishwanathan Anand states that Karpov isn't so interested in his own plan, but he will keep on foiling yours. Karpov's strangling technical play and impeccable endgame technique have become topics for countless articles and videos. Number 4. Alexander Alekhine is easily one of the greatest chess players of all time. Occupying a place on many people's top 10 best ever lists, the 4th official world champion held the title for 17 years, second only to Emanuel Lasker. He's the only world champion to die with that distinction. Alekhine's chess brilliance extended to every aspect of the board and beyond. He's best known for his tactical prowess and ability to produce combinations in complex situations. Yet, Alekhine was superior in quiet positions and endgames as well. His influence on theory is undeniable. Several opening variations bear his name, with the most notable being Alekhine's defense, 1, e4 and f6. Alekhine wrote more than 20 books on chess, and 2 of them are regularly mentioned among the best chess books of all time. Number 3. Magnus Carlsen is the current world chess champion. To many people, he's the best to ever play the game. At any rate, the clear and remarkable point is that before turning 30 years old, Carlsen has already earned a spot at the top. It's easy to see why. The 13-year-old Norwegian prodigy drew Kasparov and defeated Anatoly Karpov at the same event in 2004, 1 month before he became the second youngest GM in history. In 2009, he became the youngest player to break the 2,800 rating threshold. Then Carlsen transitioned from young world-class player to all-time great. He captured the world #1 ranking in 2011 and still hasn't let go of it. He won the world title and successfully defended it 3 times. Additionally, he has won multiple world titles in Rapid, twice, and Blitz, 4 times, time controls, achieved the highest rating ever, and racked up several elite tournament wins, including 2 Norway chess victories and 7 in Wijngaardse. The amazing part is it seems like there's much more ahead for Carlsen. In October 2020, Carlsen's 125-game undefeated streak came to an end. He scored 42 wins and 83 draws during this streak, setting yet another world record. If he continues performing the way he has, Carlsen could create something truly legendary. In an era of chess that's more competitive than ever, he's far ahead of the opposition. Number 2. Bobby Fischer. A child prodigy and the character of a champion made Fischer the youngest grandmaster of his time, at the age of 15, something nearly impossible at those times. He was chess fanatic and was able to play and analyze at all times. He had a mysterious personality and was capable of leading an interzonal while leading and stopped playing chess for large periods of time. We can only speculate what they did between 1968 and 1970, when he played almost no games. What he did after that cannot be compared with anything that happened before or after. He thrashed his opponents one by one, beginning with Petrosian in the URSS. The world match, he won by 3-1, passing throughout the interzonal tournament where he finished miles ahead of the second place. Following that, in the candidates match, he crushed Taimanov and Larsen by 6-0 and Petrosian by 6.5 to 2.5, including 4 wins in a row. Who could win 4 games in a row against the great Petrosian? In the match of the century, he beat Boris Spassky easily, even after losing the first game in a completely drawn position and the second one by not showing up. And after that, emptiness. Fischer refused to defend his title against the young Karpov. Many years later he played another match against Spassky, but he was no longer the same. The man that alone defeated the Soviet chess hegemony came like a thunder on the chessboard. He smashed his opponents and then vanished. Number 1. Garry Kasparov was the greatest to ever touch the pieces. He was a killer at the board because of his aggressive style and energy. He was the most dominating force in chess for almost 20 years. An undisputed number 1 who broke numerous records. In the span between 1981 to 1990, he took first place in 15 consecutive tournaments. Don't forget that during that period he also played 5 matches against Anatoly Karpov. From 1998 to 2001, he won 10 consecutive super tournaments. In the Olympiads, he has won 5 individual gold medals, and Russia won the Chess Olympiad all 8 times when Kasparov played for the team. Garry Kasparov was the number 1 rated player in the world for 2 decades. His domination started in 1985 and ended virtually with his retirement in 2005. So there you have it, the 9 best chess players of all time. It was so hard to make this list because there are hundreds of legendary grandmasters who we might have missed. Let us know in the comments who are the top 9 players in your opinion. Subscribe, like, and thanks for watching.